Hi everyone, this is Brian for Worldwide Stereo. I'm here to talk to you about the Project Debut Carbon Evo turntable. Before I talk about the turntable itself, I will talk a little bit about Project as a company. They started putting out turntables in the early 90s, when CD sales were booming and vinyl was going away. They wanted to make sure that people had access to quality equipment to listen to music on what they felt was the best format. Project released their debut series in the late 90s, 99 to be exact.
So Project Debut Carbon Evo, priced at $499, is the much anticipated replacement to Project's longtime best-selling Debut Carbon. According to Project, they've taken their most popular turntable design and improved every aspect of it. While 9 finishes seems like a lot, Project keeps design simple. There are no buttons, switches, or printing on the plinth, and the speed control switch has been moved to the bottom of the plinth, allows you to change speeds with the push of only a single button for more accurate and stable playback speeds.
So when you first open the box for your debut Carbon Evo, you're gonna see the setup manual. And the nice thing about the setup manual is they give you a picture step-by-step guideline on how to set everything up and actually how to take everything out of the box. And that's one of the nicest thing that you can have is because a lot of things with turntables are mysterious to people, especially if you're new to it and you haven't, had one for years. You may think that I'm gonna set it up wrong or I'm gonna do something wrong and I'm gonna do something so wrong I'm gonna break it. So one of the important things that Project did with the Evo is they added these metal dampening feet that are also adjustable so you can easily level the unit. Now, when I took it out of the box, I checked my table, made sure that was good, popped it onto the table, took my trusty LP leveler and put it on, and within a minute, because of the adjustable feet, in the front and the left and the right and the back, I was able to really adjust it to get it to a level point where I'm okay with playing it. Now, another important thing and the last thing that you do during the setup process is setting up the anti-skate weight. Now let me take off the cover and show you where that is. So what they do in the instructions is they actually tell you where you're supposed to put it and how you're supposed to put it on. Ta-da. What Project did was made sure that they gave you a nice cable in the box, so it was one less thing that you had to worry about. And what they did was they gave you a semi-balanced cable. Now this is the semi-balanced cable. Now what's important to know about this cable in particular is one has this yellow side, one does not have this little yellow side. And what is important about that is the semi-balanced portion of it. So this yellow side is what's supposed to be plugged in to your preamp. So whether or not it's a standalone preamp from Project or it's one that's built into your receiver or your stereo, whatever you're going to be plugging this into, you're going to have to because this doesn't have a phono preamp. Now a semi-balanced cable has 3 individual conductors in each individual cable. So it's going to use one for the tip and one for the sleeve. Now the third cable in this is going to get connected to the jacket. What it does when it connects to the jacket is it creates a better shielding from exterior noise. So electromagnetic interference, RF noise, it's creating just that one step better protection. So you're hearing more of your record and not anything from the outside world.
Also, the same as its predecessor, the Project Evo's gold-plated sockets provide the best kind of connection.
To talk about the Evo is really important. We'll kind of disassemble this. We'll kind of work a little backwards. So now one of the nice things about the Project Evo is it already comes with the cartridge mounted on it. This is their first level of the 3 levels that you can get in this interchangeable series. So if you're ever wanting to, have a slightly better experience, you can jump to their next level. Then you can look at the tone arm itself, and it's something Project's always been known for is the quality of their tone arms. So it's a super stiff, lightweight carbon fiber tone arm, and it has a very nice, smooth pivot. So that's one of the really nice things that you'll get with Project turntables is the arm itself is nice and rigid and light, and it's not going to adversely affect the playback of your record. So it comes with a little dampening mat, which is nice, which I would upgrade to our Korg Worldwide Stereo one. And then we have our platter itself. So the platter itself is a super heavy metal, and it also has right in here the thermoplastic elastomer, and that's going to add some dampening material to it as well. So what Project did was, with the motor assembly, is they took something from their higher end, their X1 series, and brought it down into their debut series. So they're using a suspension motor with the TPE bracing to, reduced vibration, which gives you a better playback overall. So let's put this back together. So one of the important things with this table is, what I found with it is, it's really good for someone that really wants to get back into listening to vinyl or really wants to step up their game. So it really is a good turntable for someone that really wants to take listening to music seriously. What I really enjoyed with this piece was I really got to listen to, what I did was test out a bunch of 7 inches. And if you don't know about 7 inches, a lot of people will call them 45s, but they play at both 33 and they play at both 45 revolutions per minute. And one of the nice part about this piece in particular is because it has the speed adjuster built into this toggle switch in the front, I can easily switch between a 33 record to a 45 record without having to pull the unit apart, change the belt, and change where the timing is going to be. One of the things I really like about this cartridge is not as much the turntable itself, but the cartridge that was mounted with it. The Rainier has this little cutout in the front, and what I like to do is I will listen to certain tracks on an LP, which most people say you start at the beginning, you end at the end, but sometimes you just want to listen to that one track. So with the Rainier cartridge, it has a little slot in it to make it a lot easier to find the track that you're looking for. So one of the big things that the Project Evo does for you is it's an easy setup, it's easy to use, and it allows you really to focus on enjoying the music and not worry about how you're going to set it up. This has been the Project Debut Carbon Evo. You can view this item online at worldwidestereo.com, or if you happen to be in the area, please stop in at either our Ardmore or Montgomeryville showroom to check it out in person. We offer a 60-day return policy, free shipping, and we are authorized dealers for everything we sell. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section, or do not hesitate to call us or email us at any time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and catch us on all our social media platforms. This is Brian from Worldwide Stereo.